Hi, welcome to the Commercial Gas Engineer channel. This was a huge plumber's merchant in Tenerife. Does domestic and commercial plumbing, gas, you name it. Does a lot of things. I was quite impressed because I'd only been to a small shop. There's some lag in here. I'd been to small shops before, but this one was quite a cool commercial shop. It even had pumps available and a lot of expensive equipment here. So I was blown away. I could have stayed here all day quite easily, and I'm planning to go back. So if you've got any requests, like what you want to see more of, let me know. So I was seeing some huge fittings here, as big as my hand and so on. And yeah, I've been to some plumbers merchants, but I guess I don't get to, in the UK, sometimes I don't go in the stores as much behind and the back of the BSSs and so on. So I was happy to see it all on the shelf where I could grab things, even pumps and so on I could look at. So that was good. Because some of these parts, yeah, they can cost a fortune. So it's nice to see them up front. So yeah, definitely have to make another visit back to this shop. Are you seeing anything you recognize here? Any fittings? Because some of these fittings I've not actually seen before. I've not actually come across some of these, whereas you may have. I know things work slightly different in other countries and so on. I changed one of these gate valves the other day, I believe, DN100, or at least tried to, but it failed because the drain down failed. So, where is it? Yeah, so there's a DN100 there. I'm not sure if that was the actual valve, but isn't it cool having it all here? It's all available in front of you. And then these pumps here, some of these pumps also are worth a bit of money. So there's a pump there and another one. There's different types of pumps readily available in the shop. Maybe in the UK there are wholesalers or merchants like this, but I haven't been to anywhere I can see so many different types of pumps available. Normally I just order them from a merchant, so but rarely do I see everything up front like this. So forgive me for getting too excited. Different models of pumps here. Have you seen anything that you need? Let me know. I may have to bring it back from Tenerife for you. It just, when I see this, it brings back a lot of memories of different pumps I've changed or had trouble with, and so on. I think because Tenerife isn't as huge as the UK, I didn't imagine it would have, certain shops of this nature, of this size. But I was gobsmacked. So they still do need certain equipment. It's still Spain, isn't it? But it's sort of the Canary Islands are a smaller part in one sense. They're not as, I don't think, as up to speed as the mainland. So some of these fittings, I was just interested. I'm sure the people in the shop probably know sometimes more about these fittings than we do, like some of the applications and so on, especially the ones that have been working in the shop for years. I don't know if this was some gauges, but I was seeing some interesting prices on things that would normally cost more in the UK. It's funny, when you're in other countries, sometimes some things cost more there. Like for instance, in Spain, trying to get tools or anything secondhand costs way more than it would in the UK. And getting anything in the UK secondhand, you can actually get a good price on. You can get a good price on things in the UK secondhand. There's a bigger market for like Facebook Marketplace and eBay and so on. But once you convert the euros to pounds, some of these tools and things are quite good. I find. What are you thinking of the prices? If you think some of these things are too expensive, let me know. Some of the prices are displayed. A huge valve, and there's a gate valve there, looks like 3-inch. What else do we have inside here? There's a lot to see. Okay, so we got some just electric water heaters here. These are quite common out here. I was thinking of getting a 100 litre one day, although I've got a solar panel, when it's not that sunny, which is not that often, you could have a backup electric water heater. So you don't have to have cold showers, although cold showers are not that bad in this weather. Where you've got like what they say, seguro de sol, so where you've got security of sun, which is literally what they say in Tenerife, or insurance of sun, whatever you want to call it. Especially in the south of Tenerife, where it's a lot more warmer than I am in the north. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I was I don't know if you can tell, but I was kind of getting carried away and excited in this shop. And then they had air conditioning units as well. A lot of AC units. I don't really know what these generally cost, but it was interesting because the prices were there. And there's a solar panel, and more, and then an outdoor unit, indoor unit, and so on. And the indoor unit at the top, outdoor unit at the bottom. Toilets, always nice to have toilets in merchants. I can never understand when I go to a merchant and there isn't one there. It drives me crazy. Or when they don't allow you to use the toilet. Boots, safety boots, what this merchant didn't have. And I heard they had more at the back, more things than what they had here, even around the back. So I was thinking, how big is this place? But this is more like a wholesaler's, isn't it? Loads of pipe, and what else do we have here? I'm not sure what you can pick up on the camera. It can be hard to pick up all of these different bits quickly. I feel like I would volunteer to work in this shop for free, just at least for a day or two, just to I think every plumber should. I've volunteered in plumbing shops in the UK before, more than one. When I was a lot younger, I used it just for the experience of working in a merchant. But it is a good experience working plumbers merchants to become more familiar with parts and so on, tools and pipe work. But I would have liked to have spent more time in merchants. It's a good place to go to learn things from the other end. You can learn a lot about prices of getting things cheaper. And got a nice drive back home, a nice view. This is the same sort of view we get in the UK, isn't it, when we're coming back from the plumbers merchant? We can see the sea. I guess it depends where you are in the UK, right? I hope you're fine wherever you are.